Hey there, Damani. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is your Storm Watch update recorded January 19th at about 11 a.m. Let's take a look outside right now, what it looked like this morning. As you can see, very windy and very wet from that system that moved in last night, not leaving a whole lot of precipitation on the ground. But these next ones moving in are sure to leave a lot of precipitation on the ground. But what happens if there's enough for a delayed start or a school closure? Amelia Lane has that part of our Storm Watch team coverage. Amelia?
Thanks, Mike. As you said, according to the forecast, there is a very good chance of a snow day. But we spoke to the school district earlier today, and they said they are trying to avoid it at all costs.
I mean, we've got to think about safety first. We're well aware of the impact that a delay would have on final schedules. We communicated that to principals late last week. But you know, it is one of the factors in the back of your mind, but the go, no-go, or delay decision criteria remains exactly the same.
Although they are not changing any of that criteria that has been set forth in order for a snow day to be called, they are all hoping that the storm will not leave enough snow on the valley floor in order for one to be necessary. The district is ready for the storm, and they do have a plan set forth in order to make sure the students stay safe.
It certainly complicates things. I mean, there's there's no way around that. But if we have to do some sort of a delay, we've got to think about the impact that that delay has not only on high school students doing finals, but the impact that it has at the middle school and elementary level. And since we've got school buses that serve all three levels, the guidance that I got from others was that if we need to have any kind of a delay at all, it would be a 2-hour delay.
Watch for that news on your local station or check the website in the morning. Although the snow day is possible, those finals that will be missed will be made up. And some of you may think that the storm is too bad in your area for you to get to school. But the snow day and delays will be called for the entire district or not at all.
It remains a possibility, but it really complicates things. If we move, for example, if we move the schedule back for some schools and we have buses that are serving more than one school, that really complicates things. We've tried sort of regional delays or regional cancellations in the past. It never works well.
A good idea for those of you who live in the valley or further out of town would be stay with a friend or a family member that lives closer to the school. Take all the normal precautions set forth due to a storm. Dress warm, give yourself a few extra minutes in the morning get to school, and take it extra slow. We will be back with another report tomorrow. I'm Amelia Lane with your Storm Watch team coverage. Mike, back to you.
All right, Amelia, thank you very much for that story. Let's look at some watches and warnings in effect now for our area. There is a winter storm warning in effect for the Reno, Carson City, and Washoe Valley areas. The effect is going to be in until tomorrow evening due to all the snow that's going to come in. Let's move on now and take a look at the Doppler radar. As you can see, we still have all this precipitation building up in our area, and right around tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening is when it's going to finally start making its way over into the mountains and hitting us. We could see up to 6 inches of accumulation down here on the valley floor and possibly some more in the outlying valleys. Let's look at your 5-day forecast now. Today is a high of 38 and a low of 25. Winds about 20 miles per hour with a mix of rain and snow, maybe towards the latter part of the day into the evening. Now tomorrow we could see a high of 37 and a low of 24. Winds right about the same at 20 miles per hour. But tomorrow is when we're going to see the heavy snow. Like I mentioned earlier, 6 inches down here on the valley floor, possible 5 to 10 feet in the mountains. 5 to 10 feet up high. That's great news for the mountains. Thursday, same story, snow with a high of 35 and a low of 25. Now, like I said, forecasters are predicting 5 to 10 feet of snow up in the mountains and up to 6 inches down here on the valley floor, if not more. So for all the latest information on school delays and closures, you can visit the Washoe County School District website, and that is washoecountyschools.org, or you can also stay up to date with your local news. With your Storm Watch coverage, I'm Mike Rogers.